This is going to be a channeled message for all signs, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com. And thank you for all of your love and all of your support. If my energy and my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on that notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. Now, the message it is that's coming through is there's something it is that has continued like through your ancestral line that it actually stops through you. And it feels like it's something like of a lower timeline that happens and happens and happens, but it stops through you. All right. It's like something very, very deep. It goes back, and I mean like maybe even hundreds and hundreds of years when it comes to your ancestral line that like prevents you from truly rising to your higher timeline. It feels like there's like ancestors, again, from like either hundreds or thousands of years ago that want to hold on to something, but it's safe to let go now because it's time for you to rise to your higher timeline. Now, that could be pain. That could be maybe like a path, etc., but it doesn't serve you now. And so you are the new ancestor, and that's what's coming through too. We have sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Now, this could have to do with love, okay? Let's see what this is, because you do have sacred union. And there's a ring. Why the sacred union when it comes to this reading? Once you're aware of something, it no longer has power over you. 144 as soon as I say that. Door to value. The door to value is by bringing awareness to this ancestral pattern. All tied up, magician and the mirror. And as soon as I say that, so I call my big sister Nana, but some of you could even have like a Nana. It could be a grandmother. I call my big sister Nana, so that's not my grandmother, but her name came up. So this could also have something to do with a grandmother. There was some sort of binding. This is another life. It could be another lifetime, or it could be like, again, hundreds of years ago, something old. I'm seeing DNA in here too. Magician, the magician and the mirror, all tied up. There was something truly preventing you and your lineage from having like a sacred union or love. Why? Because you're more powerful in sacred union. Now, this could also be, I'm also hearing promiscuous for some reason. So maybe like people in your family were promiscuous, maybe they weren't. That could have something to do with it. Either you really were or you attract a lot of those people. And so there's some sort of like dark energy when it comes to your sacred union, actually, or like loving connections is what's coming through. Now, why do we have sacred union, all tied up, and magician and the mirror? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay? So deep in your heart, you may even know this. You may have felt this, that like, no, this is non-organic. There is something here happening. We have all tied up. Let's see what this is, because there's a few things coming through. Why do we have the sacred union, magician in the mirror, and all tied up? Not anymore. Balance. Right over here. Expand your consciousness. And that's why I said lower timeline. But it feels non-organic. It feels like there was something, maybe many years ago, generations ago, that's almost like bonded or binded you to, and it could even be ancestral pain, you know, but it's almost like it bonded or binded you to like not want love, or for like things to go wrong, like self-sabotaging. Why balance, all tied up, sacred union, and magician in the mirror? Not with your high vibration. 33 seconds as soon as I say that. 333. The authority of spirit. You have risen to a consciousness where whatever this spell, whatever this is, it no longer has a hold on you. There was something in your ancestral lineage. It could have even happened to an ancestor of yours many, many times ago. That's what it feels like. Is there some sort of binding or bonding? Okay. This is a very specific story coming through. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. For some of you, what's coming through is you have an ancestor that actually practiced. And we have this person wearing a veil. I feel like they practiced over here. And in another lifetime or something, there was someone that saw them of like, no, stop them, keep them. But that's because you actually had so much power. That ancestor had so much power. Could even be like a witch trial or something along those lines. So it could have been a witch trial. They wanted to stop you from using not only your gifts, but also from being in sacred union. Why? Because you're very powerful. What I'm also seeing is like the menstrual cycle. Won't resonate with everyone, but that's what's coming through too. You're too high vibrational for this energy to stand. There's so much light that it just cannot remain any longer. 555. You've risen to a consciousness where you do have that authority, the authority of spirit. You have reclaimed your spiritual authority, and this has no power over you. There's a balance that's happening here. High vibration, mindfulness, and power of the mind. Okay? This black magic stuff, it only tries to control, right? But love is greater than control. Love is greater than those means of control. You cannot control love. I'm also hearing the song Wild Love by The Weeknd. In the song it says, I don't know what it is, but it's wild love. You cannot control love. So whatever, like say it was black magic, say it was some just form of control, it has no power. And that's what this energy doesn't realize, is that you cannot control love. Mountain goddess. All right, and you have the authority of spirit. I'm going to grab one more card. This feels like it's going to be a deep reading. Why all tied up? Magician in the mirror, sacred union, mountain goddess, and balance. No card fell out, so I'm not going to take those cards. You have the Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. What's also coming through is there's someone from your past that like did a love spell on you. It may not be keeper of the scales, Ma'at. This is truth. I have chills as I say that. This is the scales. You can see the feather. The scales of Ma'at represent truth. You cannot control the truth. You cannot control love. This is an ancestor. This is from another lifetime. And it feels like, so if this is another lifetime again, or an ancestor, someone was trying to control them, didn't like what they were doing, thought they were too wild, too this, too that, ended up like binding them somehow, all tied up here, trying to stop them. But it was non-organic. This person was trying to stop this like maybe old ancestor of yours. And what's coming through though is that it affected the ancestral lineage when it comes to sacred union. Now, sacred union is not just romance. Sacred union is also your union with your higher path. So this is an attack on love, or this is an attack on your higher path. You have an ancestor that practiced before, and what it feels like is that there was like some sort of magician, some energy here that was like, nope, it feels like it was on your family's name, honestly. Balance, mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. But you're that ancestor that remembers. You are the new ancestor. You are the one in your family line that reclaims your power, that reclaims your sovereignty, that reclaims your light. And this has absolutely no power over you. Ma'at may resonate with you as well. That's also, the balances have been, the scales have been balanced. Oh, we have balance. Ooh, they're not gonna like this. What's that song? I promise you they're not gonna like this. I got the keys, keys, keys. I got the keys. That's what it is. There's a song called I Got the Keys. And this person does have keys. It's like they try to take your key away from you, but you got the keys. then no one can take away your sovereignty. No one can take away your light, your love. No one can take away what is in alignment with your higher timeline. That belongs to God. That is God's will. And you cannot falter or alter God's will. 10-10 as soon as I say that. You are realigning with God's will. 11-11 over here. And that's the song. I promise they're not gonna like this. I got the keys. Okay, and so you're remembering here. You're reclaiming your power. We have fairness and balance. Now, why do we have the Hawk Prince, all tied up, Magician in the Mirror, Mountain Goddess, Sacred Union, and Balance? Promise they not gonna like this. Six of Pentacles. I got the keys, keys, keys. I got the keys, keys, keys. And that's you reclaiming your power, your key. You know, there's even a gospel song that says, use your key, use your key. Break every chain. Have you ever heard the song Break Every Chain? Ooh, what chain did you break? They're not gonna like it. 11-11. Whatever negativity, whatever's in the way of your higher timeline, they're not gonna like this. 10 of Wands. It was never yours to carry. This 10 of Wands was never yours to carry. Look what you've done. You know, like you alchemize this to a 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. You are an ancestral legacy. Truly, you are an ancestral legacy. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. There is like a whole party going on with like the ancestors when it comes to you. Why 10 of Wands? 2 of Pentacles, balance is coming in. Why 10 of Pentacles? Why 4 of Wands? 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, okay? There's forward movement here. Why 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands? You have the Tower card, you have Knight of Cups, you also have the Fool card. You're taking a leap of faith. You're also stepping right on a new path. This is going to be very suddenly where things really start to shift for you, okay? Now, why the Fool card? You're in your head, but you don't have to because victory is here, all right? You've already, and it's funny, I was going to say you've already declared victory, but you've already been declared victory. It's honestly through facing your fears as well, okay? 9 of Swords over here. You've already won. 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is 9 of Pentacles. Why the 6 of Wands? Because me and my angel shocked the devil up. When you was trying to pull me down, I leveled up. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel's turning for you. You are having a victory over this devil 5 of Wands energy. But when it comes to your ancestral line, you have a specific ancestor that was practicing. And they were actually pure. The veil is white. They were pure. Some sort of witch trial, something. There was something done on your name regarding either your sacred union when it comes to your higher timeline or when it comes to love. All of that is yours. You are vibrating way too high in this lifetime for any of this control, for some of you black magic, to hold. It has no power over you. No power at all. Why the Devil card with the 5 of Wands? This is all coming to a balance because you see past the illusion. For some of you, there was something when it comes to you truly accessing your higher timeline. And what this person that did this to you didn't realize, what's coming through is they didn't realize they were working for the other side. They really thought that it was like they're in their power. And that's the thing is, this person maybe was even on a power trip of like, no, this person can't do that. What's coming through is it affected the generational line, you know? And so this has no power. Look at all this energy. Devil, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. This is illusion. There was something, again, that was inhibiting your highest universal truth, remembrance. Temperance card, no more does it have power over you. Now, what's the advice for the collective for this reading? You have 9 of Pentacles. You also have the 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Why 9 of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles? Whatever was blocked here, it's no longer blocked for you. Wheel of Fortune over here, okay? Again, it feels like something, you feel like something was blocked and it feels non-organic. That's the truth. Because we have Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Whatever that this was, it again feels non-organic, but you're now aligning to your higher truth. It has no power over you. Now this could be also your spiritual work or your work yourself, okay? Why the we're going to get the 9 of Cups. Why the 9 of Cups? Why the 3 of Pentacles? Why the 8 of Swords? There was something over here, Ace of Wands, 3 of Swords, that was not fully allowing you to see your power and who it is that you are, okay? With the 8 of Swords here. You have the Empress in reverse with the 8 of Swords. This is who you are. But why couldn't you see it? 8 of Swords. For some of you, there was 2 people who worked against you. And I don't like to use the words against, enemy. Like, I've never liked to use those words. You know, everything is one. You know, we are all one. But there are 2 people where it's like 2 people kind of against one. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Look at that, 3 of Pentacles. There were 2. You were not facing just one person. For some of you, there was actually 2. Because you could see these 2 people working together. Empress in reverse with the 8 of Swords. They were trying to block your vision. What's coming through, though, is you have an ancestor that went through the same thing. And they've been assisting you this entire time. Why Empress in reverse with 8 of Swords? Ma'at, justice, okay? These scales are balanced because it was unjust spiritually, okay? What's coming through too is like these people broke spiritual laws doing this. I'm not gonna like look into their karma because who cares, you know? And sometimes when we're like, oh, did they receive their karma for what they did to me? You're attaching yourself to their karma. So forgive them. They know not what they do. Cut the cord and I pray that you rise to your higher timeline. That's it, you know. There's justice here when it comes to this energy. They did this to a very divine person. Okay, now what's coming through though is you have an ancestor that went through the same thing and they're helping you through this, okay? Justice, the scales are balanced, okay? That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What do we have for this reading for the collective today? You don't mess with Ma'at, and that's the thing. I remember I was like, one of my first experiences with Ma'at, where I'm like, oh, wow, you know, like I'm used to the Kalima energy. Ma'at does not play, but it's like her heart is just so pure. It's as light as a feather. Angel of balance again. With the wings. And the Egyptian energy in the back. You don't mess with Ma'at. That's what's coming through here. Okay? For some of you, maybe you make elixirs or oils that can also resonate with you. But when it comes to the energy of Ma'at, that's universal order, truth, and balance. And so that is what's coming through is this person or these people, they broke spiritual law when it came to you. They thought that they were in the right. No, they were not. They were getting in the way of your higher timeline and purpose. Have no fear. Ma'at is here, okay? That's what's coming through. We do have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. What else do we have as advice for this reading? There's a lot of cards here. Now we do have sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden, so take care of yourself. Sophia, divine plan, intelligence within, and destiny. A lot of beautiful Sophia energy. Shekinah may also resonate with you. And rose without thorns, you have a right to your joy, sweetness of life. What else do we have for this reading for the collective? There's always enough, okay? A lot of ancestral energy here. For some of you, you're also clearing out, it feels like ancestral lack. Why? There's always enough. We do have Hathor, soul family. And then wise decision over here, okay? You can resonate with Hathor, with Ma'at. And you have the ancestors in the back here too. Like you have all of this support here. You have star family. You have soul family. That's what's coming through. Not only is it your ancestors, you have soul family. You have star family. You are very supported. You are very protected. And we're going to grab 2 more cards. What else do we have when it comes to this energy? The Light Priestess, Galactic Wisdom, Cosmic Ritual. Yeah, you have an ancestor that, you have the seer over here. They could have even been a seer, or they were a priest or a priestess of some kind. They're assisting you because they went through something very similar, the Light Priestess. Okay, and I'm going to grab 1 more card. Yeah, 1 more card. What else do we have for this collective? The Spiral Dancer, Circassius Root, and then we do have Perception and the Eyes of Beauty. Okay, seeing the world through the eyes of beauty. We do have trust and strategizing. Perception. Positive expectations, clarity. Have positive expectations when it comes to your future over here. And also this thing with perception and clarity. It does feel like you're gaining a lot of clarity when it comes to how you perceive a situation, and you're seeing it from a higher point of view. That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day.